Yo, I was just sitting here contemplating, oh, I was gonna do this review. You know what? Nah, this ain't even a fucking review. This is a fucking rant. Because I have nothing positive to say about this fucking fever induced acid trip ass fucking movie. Like, what the fuck was Sony thinking? This is probably the worst movie I've seen in about 10 years. Maybe, I mean, I can't remember I seen a movie this fucking bad. Like, bro, like, I'm not even going to waste my time recording my voice, reading a fucking script, creating a fucking script. No, that's how atrocious this movie is, and I don't think I need a review to, or a script to explain how, fucked up this movie is. Like, what the fuck were they thinking? Like, who? What? Bong was you? What the fuck was in your bong? Cause I know the fuck, like, it had to be something. It had to be mixed with some crazy shit because there is like no way you could come up with some ridiculous shit like this. Like, man, no. And there are some pretty heavy spoilers here. So yeah, if you don't want the move, you don't want to be spoiled. If you gonna see it, what I recommend you don't. If you do go see it, just get off bootleg. Cause I seen an afternoon show a few hours ago. Well, a lot of hours ago. My bad. And I'm still regretting seeing it. I should have listened. Everybody and their baby mama was right about this shit. It's not great. But anyway, let's go. Full spoilers ahead. Oh, alright, okay. The movie fucking starts off with her fucking mom, like, going inside some forest. I don't know if it's the Amazon. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where she was, but it was some tropical area. So, yeah, her mom at this point is pregnant with Madam Web. Cassie is pregnant with, her or whatever. Well, she's pregnant with Madam Web. My bad. Madam Web. I'm still a little drunk as well, but I'm going to try to focus. But look, she apparently apparently is trying to get these fucking spiders because, well, yeah, her, Cassie is, she's pregnant and Cassie has some sort of disease or whatever. I'm gonna put it right there. And she's trying to, make sure her daughter doesn't get the disease when she's born. And it'll be good for humanity's radioactive spiders. So, yeah, radioactive spiders, she says it's for the good of mankind. But I think she was also probably going to use it on herself so, Cassie wouldn't grow up with the disease. Okay, but she's with her partner, and apparently her fucking partner Ezekiel, I hear he's in the comics. He wanted it for himself or whatever. He didn't want to share it with nobody, but he didn't want to kill her. He while them in a tug of war, this nigga accidentally shoots her and leaves her to die. I don't know, this is stupid. Well, he shoots everybody, but this is stupid to me because hold the fuck up. Like, bro, there's tons of fucking radioactive spiders out there. Yo ass could have fucking went back at night and got one and left. Like, you didn't have to fucking kill anybody. That's just something that's totally fucking weird. I don't get his ambitions with that. Okay, but anyway, moving on. These fucking weird ass looking spider people and their design. Their design is fucking horrid. That's where that fever fucking acid trip comes in. When I'm telling you about, like, what the fuck? Like, it's like, a fucking kid make their designs. Anyway, these weird ass fucking spider tribic people are crawling around and everything and sit here from the trees, pick her up, put her in a fucking cave, and then, give the mom the spider to try to save them. She dies. The mom dies, but Cassie lives. So, somehow Cassie makes it back to New York. I don't know how. Maybe they could have just stuck with her, let her know her origins and everything so she would figure out her powers later. Which, by the way, I might say are pretty, way they use them is pretty lame later. But either way, fast forward to 2003, she's, apparently, this lady who's this EMT working with Ben Parker. Yeah, Ben Parker is somehow in this. Yeah, Aunt May, or Mary, I mean, Mary. I don't know. I think it's Mary and Ben. I don't know if they said there's a reference to Richard. I'ma just, look at it real quick before, I talk about it, because the movie's so fucking all over the place. I couldn't even determine what was going on. But anyway, Ben is our fucking partner as an EMT. So yeah, they're doing their thing. But, saving people, coincidentally running into the Spider Girls that she has to rock with. And I gotta tell you, they're not even all that interested in their damn selves, to be honest. But look, forget them, but she somehow, okay, how she gets her powers, she's trying to not resuscitate, my bad, take somebody fucking out before they flip over a bridge and ends up in the fucking in the fucking car. The door closes and she falls in, and while doing so, she sees a bunch of webs and everything referencing something. Referencing, I guess, her powers or whatever. But it doesn't matter, because Ben somehow has the strength and the agility to go down there, swim, and pull her out, and then resuscitate her by using CPR, bringing her back to life. Okay, they check her fucking vitals, and her fucking vitals, come back, but she keeps having, clicks and everything, it keeps coming back and back and back, because, she's seeing into the future of what's gonna happen, or whatever. I don't know. At first it's kind of confusing, because, they don't even, I don't know how to put it, but, the camera pans in, zooms out, and, every time something a loud noise happens, it just happens. You'll get a lot of that in the fucking movie. I don't get what's up with it or whatever. Whew, man. But, I guess we could just move on to, the next part, with, I guess, Ben and Mary, or is it May? I'm gonna, do a quick look. Alright, now you got Ben and his, I guess, sister-in-law, Mary. Apparently, Richard is, Peter's father is out on business, I guess. He's not in the movie. I don't know why Ben and Mary are in the fucking movie. And I don't know why Madam Web Cassie, that's her real name, knows who they are. But she would know who they are if they're close. If they are, know each other in the comics, let me know. Because, I'm not too, familiar in that department. But still, just don't make no fucking sense. But at first, the way they had it formulated, because, I thought Ben was somehow the father of Peter in this fucking movie. Even though I know he's technically his uncle and written to be his uncle, the way they had it, you could have confused me, because I thought they just switched everything or whatever. Because technically, yeah. But anyway, back to Mary at the baby shit. They're trying to, as for Peter Parker, they never say his fucking name. Even with Morbius, there's so many references that Spider-Man exists in a way, but they never say his fucking name. When Peter Parker's not born yet, even though she's pregnant with him, they never say his name. It's just a problem. It's Sony, this is your fucking character. You can say his fucking name. It's outside of the MC fucking U. What is fucking wrong with you? What's up with that? It's they're just teasing, trying to fucking make fun of fans. I don't get that. But yeah, but the whole idea of Peter's family being in the movie, being linked to Madam Web, just seemed like it made no fucking sense to me, honestly. I don't know what the fuck they were trying to do. And the way they had fucking Ben and fucking Mary, Ben and fucking Mary, together and everything. If I didn't, like I said earlier, if I didn't fucking know better, I would think they're together. That's how weird it was. It's just so fucking confusing. But, moving on, she somehow, is getting her powers, seeing shit and everything, or whatever. Honestly, yeah, you could get the fucking message on what she's doing, but she could, somehow can't, she tries to save somebody, but he still gets killed anyway. I mean, I felt she could have done better than that. That was just, lackadaisical writing, the way they killed off my boy Mike Epps, but whatever, that's null and void. That the character he was playing didn't fucking really serve really much of a purpose or whatever, but I guess we could just, skip on and move on to, I guess, the Spider Girls that gonna happen to in the future get their powers and kill Ezekiel, the man who killed Cassie's mom, for the spider. Like, he keeps getting these visions over and over and over and over and over and everything, and decides to go to find some secret agent, and I forgot where she's from, but yeah, like, and just talk to her or whatever. Well, I don't know what they did. He somehow fucking takes her back to his place. She sees this spider, this case of a weird ass radioactive spider. She doesn't say anything. She wants the dick. They fucking fuck. And, honestly, he starts talking to her about weird shit or whatever, like him seeing shit and everything. And then, he starts talking about the agency she works for. And then she decides to grab the fucking gun. I mean, she should have grabbed it earlier. Then he fucking poisons her, asks for her password. And, she gives it. He still kills her fucking anyway. Apparently fucking kills her. That, and, makes off with it. Then, he starts tracking down, has his fucking operator track down all these fucking girls that are gonna kill him in his visions, these spider girls, for no reason. Not no reason, that is the reason. I mean, honestly, it felt like, I don't get this. Why didn't you just have him fucking try to kill Peter Parker instead of these 3 fucking girls that were clearly fucking written in 5 fucking minutes? It doesn't fucking make sense to me, because Peter would be, I feel Peter would be fucking, make more sense. But again, no. We don't need to make a fucking we don't need to make a fucking movie about Spider-Man. That, correlates to Spider-Man with Spider-Man in it. No, we're gonna do our own thing, because he doesn't really exist in his universe. We could fucking, just bring 3 fucking stupid ass not stupid ass brats, weird ass fucking brats that, nobody fucking cares about, and rip them in this movie. Even though fucking Madam Web is somewhat supposed to be a mentor to Peter Parker and other, a lot of other Spider-Men, but still, this just doesn't remotely make any sense. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I'm a little faded, so I gotta, there's 3 Spider Girls, alright. Let me look. Okay, there's Julia, this nerdy ass girl where, I think, mom's father fucking died, and she's with her step family. She says they don't really like her. Then you really like her, whatever. Then you got this other Spider Girl called Anya. Okay, I gotta admit, her story's pretty deep too. Apparently her fucking father got deported. I think her mother is dead, since she's the only one that's holding down the rent and everything for a place. And then you got Maddie Franklin, this fucking poser of a fucking rich kid who is parents are rich and everything. She gets taken care of by her housekeeper. But apparently these girls, they somehow all coincidentally end up at Grand Central Station trying to get somewhere, wherever it is, I don't fucking know. Madam Web, Cassie, gets there too, tries to get the girls together, but she's having visions that something terrible is gonna happen to them by Ezekiel, because he's hunting them down to kill them, because his fucking operator tracked them down. So that's happening and everything, but she's having fucking, she's trying to tell them what's going on. They're shouting, she's getting kidnapped. Madam Web almost gets her ass fucking arrested. But they can't see this. They can't see Ezekiel, the spider guy. They can't, or whatever. No, they can't. The Spider Girls can, as long as Madam Web but nobody somehow can. But I gotta tell you, the CG fucking eye is just looks so fucking off. I mean, you could just tell this nigga when he even when even when something bad happens, it looks like a fucking, all goddamn fucking CGI cutscene in a fucking video game, to be honest. You could tell some shit is fucking, some shit is just off. It's just fucking off. It looks like, sometimes it looks like fucking plastic and leather lumped fucking together. Like, Jesus. But anyway, moving on, they get away. I mean, they just get away, hightail it to the fucking woods somewhere. I'm not sure if they took the Long Island Railroad or the Metro North. Or whatever. Don't know where they are. Okay, they talk, yada yada yada. She tells their asses to stay there and everything. I mean, everything. She goes somewhere. They decide to go to the diner and only not listen and almost get themselves fucking killed. I mean, well, they're fucking kids, I get that, but still, like, Logic would say some fucking maniac. I mean, they're trying to be daring, but fucking Logic says some fucking maniac tried to kill your three asses, and you guys think it would be a good idea to go to a fucking diner. Luckily, Madam Web, she's into the future, saves them, and hits this dude with a fucking car. But there's one thing about Ezekiel that is fucking stupid to me, honestly. Like, he can sit here, kill just about anybody. He's fucking... Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention, in Grand Central Station, he's fucking beating the fuck out... I mean, beating the living shit out of these fucking cops every fucking where, whipping their asses, killing them. But the second he gets close to fucking Madam Web, he don't fucking kill it. And this bitch, and what she don't got no, Madam Web does not have, I mean, Cassie does not have, the super strength, can't climb, can't do none of that. This nigga could have fucking killed her and fucking whipped these three girls and fucking done these three girls in easily. Like, how? Like, bro, you tell me that. I mean, I could see them three having their powers already. That would have fucking made sense. Would have fucking made sense. They would have been inexperienced, but they would have been probably able to fucking get away with him. But most of the fucking movie is just them. No, all of the fucking movie is just fucking them running away from this fucking guy. Non-fucking stop. Non-fucking stop, honestly. Then, Madam Web is trying to act like this fucking mother figure to these three fucking girls that she don't know aren't even hers, like, because they have this tough background. And Maddie, like, okay, I could see the girl who was deported because she has no parents. I mean, let me see her name again. Sorry, I keep, forgetting, their names. Julia and fucking Maddie, like, technically they got parents or whatever. Maddie's fucking rich, but she's fucking mad that her parents are, somewhere else, doing them, and, she gets taken care of her housekeeper. I mean, I get that, but still, you still got fucking cheddar. And fucking Julia, she has fucking goddamn, she has parents. Like, come on, she has parents. Come on, you didn't decide to fucking call the police, Well, I get not calling the police, but after you didn't decide to let them, just go somewhere, else. But she decides to adopt them at the end. But we'll get to that later. But I could see Anya, because, of our situation. But those two girls, really, they didn't make no fucking sense to me. But moving on, honestly, they get back to the hotel, tell the little fucking not sob stories, my bad. Like the little life stories and everything. They get up. She decides to teach them CPR. Why? I don't fucking know. This is probably a way of them bonding. I don't know, honestly. But yeah, like, I guess they trying to make, Madam Web a better character. But, honestly, Madam Web, the way they make her, and that's another thing with the characters, Madam Web herself just, feels so, plain Jane-ish. She's she's just boring to look at, honestly. I would say the most interesting character, even though I think she's an entitled little fucking brat, is Maddie. I mean, Maddie, but her jokes do hit sometimes, but they ain't really all that. It's just that PG-13 humor, haha, bitch, fuck you, la 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 la, yeah, no. But yeah, that's it. Don't really hit, to be honest. Like her character as a lead just really isn't all there. It's bland, and honestly, everything about it is bland. The movie's boring, everything. So they decide to somehow take a trip, I guess, back to the Amazon, because now she goes back and reads this fucking book, finds out earlier, my bad. I'm jumping ahead while, those girls were doing stupid shit with those boys at the fucking diner. She reads this book, figures out, where her mother went, goes back and finds out who these spider people are. Now, these spider people, the spider person, or the spider man that saved her, now is dressed in regular fucking clothes. I don't get what the fuck this idea is, honestly. He's dressed like a normal person, telling her what was up, what happened, what it was, and how she was supposed to have this fucking weird ass disorder and everything, and not live that long, to be honest. And she starts talking to her mom in a vision, and decides it was her responsibility to look after these fucking girls. Back in New York, fucking Ezekiel tracks the girls down, tries to find them. He finds them. They chase them throughout. And Mary is in labor and is driving her to the fucking hospital. Along with the girls, they're in the fucking car. Boom. Ezekiel's trying to track them down, trying to do whatever he can, but keeps failing, keeps missing somehow. But he's the one with fucking powers. Although, even though Madam Web can see into the future, like, bro, you could, like, let me just stick on the fucking topic. Stick to the fucking topic of nature. So yeah, like, eventually they get to this part, after trying to save after saving Ben and fucking Madam Mary, my bad, sorry, Mary, and going to labor. They're on this fucking like this fucking scaffolding or this crank, I don't know, this area. They're sitting here running away. They're not really fighting him and everything. They're just trying to outsmart him. Then he's sitting here trying to fight Madam Web. Ezekiel keeps missing somehow, although you're right in front of her. Like, she has no idea. She has no super strength, no nothing. He can literally fucking destroy her. But she sees metal about to fall. She moves back. He gets crushed. He falls. She apparently doesn't see how she's gonna fall. She falls too and fucking hits the water, getting paralyzed, and some fire hits her face, making her fucking blind. The kids get her ass out of the fucking water and then starts doing fucking compressions on her that they taught her. She gets awake, ends up in a hospital, and then just somehow just adopts the three of them. Peter is born. They still don't say his fucking name at all whatsoever. And after that, she's living with them. She's fucking wearing her glasses, wearing her glasses, like kind of now in her true form or whatever, with the wheelchair and everything. And the end. Basically, it was that. Honestly, the movie, I know I've been rambling for a minute, but the movie just feels so bad. Like, the fuck, there's barely any fucking fight scenes. I'm just trying to say, is this feels more like a fucking sleepover fucking movie. If anything, this don't even feel like a fucking superhero movie. The fucking characters are just bland and uninteresting. The writing is just all over the place. Like, and like, why? Like, I don't understand. I still, even with Morbius, I do not understand the logic of making Spider-Man movies but not putting Spider-Man in it. I get there's a multiverse of it. I mean, technically a multiverse of Spider-Man, but yeah, if you're gonna fucking do it like that, at least make it fucking interesting. Like, why didn't you guys just give them their powers so they could protect fucking Peter fucking Parker from the fucking guy? There's no action. There's hardly no fucking action. I don't understand that shit, bro. Like, come on, man. Not to mention, the performance is just so bad. The performance, like, wow. I mean, their performances, well, they're not, they're just mediocre. Like, it feels like I'm fucking watching a fucking indie film. And, you know, to be honest, it doesn't even, it's supposed to take place in 2003, but it doesn't even, it has some references, but at some point you can see that it still takes place in, you know, modern times. It doesn't have that old 2000s feel, okay? You know, I know most of you saying, how would you know? I mean, well, okay, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think you guys know, but yeah, I'm 29. I grew up in the fucking, you know, early 2000s. I was born in the 90s. I don't look it, but yeah, I mean, I fucking know what it is, but still, it just doesn't fucking, you know, it doesn't scream that, to be honest. It doesn't, you could just tell this is modern times. Yeah, it has a few things like, you know, old taxis, old alarm clocks, old songs, you know, old diners, but everything doesn't, you know, the atmosphere just isn't there with that, to be honest. It just doesn't, you know, it doesn't feel that way. Performances, you know, the setting, don't feel really all that well. What else? I did mention how the CGI is. The CGI is pretty corny, feels like plastic at some times. Looks like I'm watching one of the older Spider-Man films. I mean, I don't know. And I don't know, like, what were they thinking? And it just don't feel like it. I mean, it's just another Marvel movie. Marvel is just on a ball of failing. Honestly. I mean, every time I turn around, they're trying to make movies outside of the MCU because, you know, I guess inside of it just really isn't working out. But they keep putting these, you know, sometimes these political fucking concepts in it. I mean, there's not a lot of political concepts in this one. Or just, you know, try to change shit to suit another audience or whatever. Like, you know, this not just Morbius or Madam Web. You also got that fucking movie, God of War. I mean, not God of War. Thor: Love and Thunder. That was pretty garbage. I mean, the last good movie I would say I seen or whatever was fucking, even though, you know, it was kind of representing animal cruelty, but I did like it, though. It was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. That was very good. They should, you know, do that. I don't mind, you know, fucking, you know, messages being in fucking movies, honestly, but, you know, do it the right way. Don't center it around that, to be honest. I understand where $80 million went to for this. The budget for this movie was $80 million. It's still, like I said, this shit feels like an indie film. I don't get it. Where did the fucking money go to? Like, the fucking rights to the music? Like, bro, like, I don't understand. Because, like, the, you know, plot, the writing, I don't know what Sony is doing. I mean, I'm about to wrap it up here because, you know, been talking for quite a minute, but like, no, I just don't understand any of this. I mean, I'm not really in the fucking movie business, but no, anything. I mostly like cover gaming, but I have a pretty good idea that, you know, what a good movie is and what a bad movie is, and this is a fucking bad movie. Honestly, it gets a lot of things wrong. And, you know, that being said, I'm gonna just rate this, if I, you know, you want it rated? I'm gonna rate it like a
2 out of 10.
Honestly, very boring, very dull. you know, very. Very repetitive. You know, weird ass special effects, bad CGI. You know, and what they do with the camera, I don't, and sound effects, I don't fucking like. I mean, like, you know, every time, you know, something's bad's about to go down, there's this big fucking sound effect and boom. Like, I don't get it, honestly. Like I said, this movie isn't worth the money. I would wait, if you want to see it, I wait for it to go on a stream service or see it on bootleg, whatever it is. But anyway, this is Eastside Rage signing out. Keep raging out. I'll catch you on the next stream.